There's no place like home. There's no place.
Home. Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
Well, good afternoon. Happy Saturday to you. This is Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole, and this is Eric Stromer.
Hey,
how you doing?
Good, thanks.
And this is where we love to help you improve your home, improve your life here on all things home life and garden improvement. And, you know, they say it is the heart of the home, that kitchen. You did your kitchen how many years ago?
Yeah, I did it about 2 years ago, and we opened it up and, tore down some walls and moved stuff around, and it's a huge family center now. It made a huge difference.
So guess what?
What?
We're getting ready to do it.
Are you really?
We're doing it. We're doing it, and it's kind of exciting. Our kitchen, if you go to the Facebook page, you can see the pictures of our orange kitchen. You've been in there. It's definitely, it's orange.
It's orange. Yeah, it's the color of Doritos, which makes me hungry.
Well, so here's the thing. We live in a 1950s house, and we really weren't prepared. We've been there for about 10 years plus. We really weren't prepared to do the big remodel for a long time. And so we thought, well, it was all kind of painted white and dingy, and we have the old tile, kind of creamy, dingy, and I thought, let's brighten this thing up. And it was right around the time a few years back where at the Pasadena Showcase House, they were showing this really neat terracotta orange. And I think it was in either like an outdoor sunroom or something. And I thought, I love the vibe. It really kind of picks me up, makes me feel warm and cozy. And so we bought this paint, a high gloss paint, and we painted all the cabinets. And you're looking at me like I'm insane.
No, I love the energy that it has,
Yeah.
but it is a lot of orange.
It's a lot of orange,
Yeah.
and then what we did to kind of accent that, I love cobalt blues. So if you can picture a lot of kind of Mexican pottery that we have on the walls, plates and such. And then, in fact, we even got, I was today kind of feeling a little sad about it because we're going to be demolishing all this on Monday. My husband Bill and I created that little tile countertop. It used to be a brownish black laminate extension of the kitchen, in kind of a walkway and a breezeway, and with cabinets going over it. So kind of picture like this box. And so we wanted to have with our bar stool something that brightened up the space. So we had these white, shiny tiles, and then we got the cobalt blue with the decorative kind of orange and blue, and I guess you'd call it kind of a plum shade. And we made these little crosses, and I thought it was kind of fun and creative, and I'm feeling a little sad
So why
today.
are you sad, though? Just because of the work that you guys did together?
Well, yeah, it was just a fun thing that we did, and we were making the best of it, and now it's going to go. But it's all going to be great because it's going to be finally like the kitchen that you have that extended great room. Because right now, literally, you walk in the kitchen, and it is like a drive-through window. To the left, the cabinet is down so low.
It is low. Whenever I ask if I could have a sandwich, I have to get on my knees and get underneath that cabinet. It's tough.
I guess the reason is there's a psychology to design, and it kind of relates to the time period, and that was in the 50s when they wanted the kitchen to be separate. The people who were cooking, that wasn't part of the entertainment like it is now.
Yeah, it's now everything, isn't it? All design is sort of, let's open everything up, make it one room.
So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited, and we're basically boxing. This is our box up weekend. We're going to box everything up. You have to because of all the dust and all the things.
Doing a lot of kitchens in my life as a contractor, I would find that clients would always get nervous and have that feeling of sadness to lose something.
So they do feel a little.
Yeah,
even though you want to get rid of it, you kind
do
of
want to get rid of it,
sad.
and you're kind of afraid of the unknown. You're not sure maybe how. You might not be the kind of person that sees the potential in it. Like I think I see very, very much in terms of, right brain, where it's all creative and visual, and I understand what I'm trying to explain to my clients, but some people don't think that way. So I think it's fear of the unknown. It's also kind of tearing these walls down that opens up a whole lot of emotional issues too within you when you're going through the process. So, it's tough, and I understand why you would have some apprehension, but I can guarantee you that on the other side of this thing, you're going to absolutely love it.
I'm actually kind of, in a sick way, looking forward to the adventure of roughing it. I know it's going to be scary at times, and it probably will get old down the road, but I'm kind of intrigued by it, of taking the refrigerator, we're going to put it on our pool deck, and we're going to basically have Camp Central.
Yeah, and there's nothing like cooking a hot dog with a Bunsen burner.
We have a little bit
challenging
better
and
than that.
exciting,
We
yeah.
got our nice grill out there. We'll be okay, and the microwave will be out there. The coffee maker is going to be in the bedroom. That'll be a little different.
Well, that's a good idea.
Like a hotel, I guess.
always thought that'd be a great idea.
I mean, that's the number one thing. Where's the coffee maker going?
Get that thing brewing right
That's
away as
going.
an alarm almost.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
But then I had to think, well, where am I going to put the dog food and the fish stuff, because we'd have to take care of the pond. You have to keep that all in the right place. And then your spices, you don't want that to go out into the rat fiesta outside.
Right.
So we're going to put that in the guest bedroom.
Okay.
So it's just going to be...
So you'll come in, a couple of rats will be laying in bed.
No,
going, "Why? What do you want from me?"
They're not coming. What do you want from me? But
so what? The preparation must be overwhelming. What are you doing?
Well, I don't know yet because my husband's doing it all right now. But it will be for me tomorrow. We're going to be doing, we'll be doing it together tonight and tomorrow.
Right.
And I don't know. Part of me loves. I've always loved moving. I've always loved the sensation of boxing things up because it gives you that. Well, it forces you to look at what you have and
That's a
maybe
good
get rid
point.
of some stuff.
Yeah, you do a little purging along
Yeah.
the way, and you get rid of stuff you might not need.
And we're just
going to
put, all the things from that cabinet one goes in box one, and just kind of try to keep it all together, and we'll reassemble.
Did you make space in the garage?
Yeah,
or
a
what
little
do you-
bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I mean, it's going to get crowded, I think.
Yeah.
And then we have this huge dumpster arriving, and so it's going to be...
Yeah, and then
It's gonna be
the
exciting.
other thing too, the appliances will show up, and you have to have a space for those as well. So yeah, it requires a bit of forethought, doesn't it?
You have to come over and blow the whistle at these guys,
I will definitely be there. You bet.
I can't wait to get the pictures up, and we're going to have video of the whole thing, and so we will show you the whole process, the before, the during, and the after. But really, there's a lot of big decisions to be made, and one of the things... Step one, after you figure out what style you like and the dream of your kitchen is picking the cabinets, because not until you pick the cabinets can everything else fall together.
That's true. Yeah, it's almost like, putting together a nice outfit. There's shoes, there's a handbag, there's a nice dress. It all has to work together. You can't have some crazy looking cabinets and then, in your case,
those are pretty crazy
those are
looking.
orange cabinets.
Those are
I guess you
pretty
can, Kay.
But
Do you know your style yet? What you're going to do?
It's going to be, so when you see the pictures, you'll see. I mean, it's been kind of a fun and a bright and bold kitchen experience. I think we're going to go more muted and classic this time. And we'll still have fun pops of color because I love color and taking chances. So
the color can show up in some art, and some display stuff on the counters.
And I'm looking forward to having more lighting in there. Oh, and the electrical is going to be incredibly different because, again, a 1950s home, the code was way different then.
Right.
Now we have to add so many more outlets.
New circuits, I would imagine, too, right?
So when I'm working from my home office, I'm going to have to plug in an outlet until we create a whole new circuitry box.
That's right.
In the back.
This is when you ask your neighbor for some power.
Sure, why
Long
not?
extension cord.
Well, I think we're gonna save the dumpster because we're gonna share it because there's a huge dumpster, a great opportunity for everyone to get rid of stuff. But we got the permit $1,000.
Yeah.
Is that about right?
That's
to you?
about right.
Yeah.
And the good news on that is that it ensures that the work is done to code. And everything's legitimized, and
we
know
can get
that
credit
it's,
for it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It's safe, and now the city knows the new internal structure of the house, and I think it's the best thing to do.
So we've hired the designer and the general contractor.
Who'd you get?
They're both women, Jan and Jan.
Oh, the Jans.
So it's going to be really fun, too, because it's going to be an all-women team. I mean, there'll be plenty of guys in there as well.
It sounds a bit like Charlie's Angels.
It is. Wait to see the outfits. We're just getting started.
Wow. Okay, good. I can't wait.
But, after we were at K-Biz, the kitchen and bath show,
right.
I started to think, we got to do something here. It's time. So I'm excited.
Are you going to have those self-closing drawers?
We're going to have that.
Love that.
We're going to even have some fun electronics in there because I love to cook to music and have...
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, it's going to be it's this new state-of-the-art thing where the music, the speakers hide in the cabinets.
Oh, so the cabinets become like a speaker box.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to have a few little toys. But the best part is we're going to have a real island. The island that we have right now is this thing that I've had forever. And it's on wheels. And it really isn't a true island. I mean, people come over and they're, whoa. You lean on it.
I have leaned on that
exactly.
and almost slipped a disc.
So this is going to be a real island. And then we're also going to have an extended peninsula. The peninsula,
I love the
when
peninsula,
it's connected to a wall. And you could maybe have a TV there and then have bar stools around. So there'll be a nice place for you to sit and have a sandwich while I'm cooking something and other friends are over and it's going to be...
This is a great idea. I'm glad you pulled the trigger. This is great.
I think it's going to be fun.
Congratulations.
And, there are a lot of emotions that come with it, but I'd say that right now the big emotion is just excitement and anticipation and relief. And boy, those appliances, I am not going to miss our Magic Chef oven. And
it's one step from an easy bake oven, isn't it?
It kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they still make that, but the wall oven is so lame. And the dishwasher, I mean, the way that they return the water that comes spewing out like it's some kind of a creature, from the wall.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that that's going to go away.
Yeah.
But don't you worry. We're going to share all the pointers.
Yeah,
We'll learn
this
together
process.
from it. It's kind of fun, and hopefully it'll give you some inspiration to maybe try something different to your kitchen, because we're getting ready for the holidays. Halloween candy was already out.
No.
I was at Target last night. They've got the whole thing ready.
This can mean one thing only. Christmas carols are starting to happen
coming.
soon.
I can hear it.
No. Really?
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
All
I know. Well, as we work our way into the next segment, we're going to talk about home safety, and you're worried about it because your kids are at school, and they might be coming home and being home alone, and your wife alone, and we have an expert who's going to keep us safe. Home wizards Cindy Dole, Eric Stromer. We're back after this on KFWB News Talk 980.